I only shoot and score. Then if you score, then we'll come.
Final! Hello everyone, Eki here. We have some special guest here today. The Vila team. There's Sibbe, there's Virta, and here off camera is Torro. So we will just open our rivals packs and then I will speak to you guys a little bit about my favorite players in this game. So, yep. We were in the platinum tier on both consoles. I will take the tradable packs. I don't like the untradable ones because I don't really do anything with these. Coins would probably be the best or like the smartest option, but you know, packs for the content. Okay, so we have NHL players pack, 10 items, 4 over 80 overalls, and then we have the ultimate pack, 20 items, all over 80 overalls. So let's see what we get. We haven't gotten that many good players recently, but let's hope our luck will change. Nothing. But we ain't expecting anything out of this. I think Dog is like 7k, so at least something. And I can always... You can quick sell the code players this year for a pretty good price, so... But yeah, ultimate pack. Let's see what we get. I would really want something here. There's some new Team of the Weeks and Prime Times as well. There were some good cards. 90 Matthews and 88 Kane. And...
Sippe got nothing out of this.
Yeah, what did Sibbe get?
My best was 84 Panarin.
Out of ultimate pack? Yeah. Oh my god, horrible. But my ultimate isn't looking any better. Only 84. Oh my god. Do 3 more.
Final! It's not even purple, what?
Out of nowhere! It wasn't purple! Are you kidding me? Yeah, thank you! Finally! Thank you Virta, thank you Virta, thank you Torro. Vila team here. Oh, that surprised the shit out of me. 90 Matthews! Are you kidding? I'm so happy right now.
Why it's not purple?
I don't know if special cards aren't like purple, but dude, that's my best pull from packs in years. This guy's super expensive, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay, but we still have the same rewards on Xbox, so let's go there and hope we get the same luck. Hey, hello! How is Matthews this cheap, dude?
Face of like under 90.
89, but he's still a really good card. I don't know if it's the synergy or something. Maybe the market is just like coming down.
Yeah. And then there was the prime time before the Team of the Week already.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Okay, so same rewards on Xbox, Platinum tier, but I wasn't in the highest division when the rival started, so I don't have the ultimate pack. But let's hope I get something out of these ones.
That Jumbo is like half of ultimate.
Yeah. Yeah, 10. I had that last week as well. Didn't get any.
Woo!
10 plus 80, 4 plus 80, 2 plus 80. Okay, no expectations.
60.
Let's pull the Matthews again.
What? You never know anymore because they are not purple. So.
Yeah, true. That was really a surprise for me.
Yeah.
And it's a players pack 4 plus 80 overalls. Odds are getting higher. But like I've said, I've gotten absolutely nothing from these. It's good to have some people here to create some hype. Okay, Jumbo NHL players pack. This is the big one. It isn't as good as the ultimate one, but still 10 plus 81, 80 overalls. You're going to do that on every player? Only 80s and 81s. But dude, Matthews was the last one as well. Took up. Final one. I take the Matthews. I can't complain. I need more players to my Xbox team though, cause I can show you my Xbox team. It isn't good at all.
On Xbox you don't really need players. Opponents are
hey. Yeah, but this is my team on Xbox. I'm so far away from my PS4 team right now, so but I think I just need to play the Hoodsams more on Xbox and use the coins here. Yeah. Let's go to the player overalls and my favorite players right now. Vähän mä haluun Virran mielipiteen. Porukka kiinnostaa.
Virtanen alkaa selittää, että joo, toi on ihan hyvä tuo Aguero.
Okay, so I will talk more about the players soon, but I will just quickly show you the list so you can see this first. So centers, right wingers, left wingers, right Ds, left Ds, and goalies. And my lists are like completely on what position I would play the players at. So McDavid and Matthews and Malkin are in the right wing because I would play them personally there because of their face-off stats and the type of players they are. And these are versus overalls, by the way, so these are strictly versus cards. My lists are pretty similar in HUT as well, if the overalls would be similar. You know. So my centers, Crosby, Bergeron, Barkov, O'Reilly, Tavares. And in centers I value face-offs a lot, I value two-way players a lot. I think Crosby is overall the best base card in the game, like best versus player. McDavid is fast and anything, but he isn't that like complete player than Crosby is, in my opinion. Virta, what's your opinion on the centers? What would you do different?
Yeah, I agree with most of them, but of course Bergeron is right-handed, so I really cannot use them in my game. But most of them are really good in that one. I like big ones also with of course good face-offs. Like I don't care if the center doesn't have any speed or pace, or what is it called in NHL?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like, I think Barkov is that kind of a player. He isn't the fastest guy. I think speed is really like, it's a plus, but you don't really need it as a center.
Yeah, it kind of like balances the ice very well when he's not the fastest guy.
Yeah. But I got to say there's like more big centers in HUT than there's in Versus. They're like Barkov and Gessel pretty much are the only really big guys. I think Bergeron and O'Reilly are pretty similar, but I agree with you. I like left-handed players as well, but I've just always loved Bergeron. But yeah, let's go to the right wingers. Then my right wingers, McDavid, Matthews, Malkin, Kane, Rantanen. And I got to say, McDavid, Matthews and Malkin, those all three are right behind Crosby for me as the best player. I loved all of these guys in the past NHLs. Kane I really fell in love in this year, and well, Rantanen is Finnish and he's a big guy, which I like in the wing as well. What would you have, Virta, different here?
Well, Malkin in Versus is amazing, of course, otherwise I will take that one away, but those like McDavid, Matthews, Kane, Rantanen, those are amazing for me, and then I like Kuznetsov over them, of course, who can snipe, who are fast. I like my right wingers to be very fast, and they can shoot the one-timers if I get them open with my centers or my right-handed players.
Yeah.
So those are good for me too.
Yeah. Couple things, like McDavid is a winger for me because in GVC this year in Vegas I had McDavid as a center and I think that was a huge mistake. Like Virta said, you don't need that much speed as a center, and I usually just like to pass through the center guy. And because I had McDavid in the center, I noticed that when I got the puck to the McDavid, I didn't pass as fast, and I like to go with him more than like team play, if you know what I mean. So I think the guy with the speed of McDavid, you pretty much need to play him as a winger. Matthews can go either way, center, right winger. I just had him right winger in this list.
Yeah, there is like Tavares and those kind of guys in Toronto, so you really need Matthews to be there as a right winger. There is not that many good in Toronto.
Yeah, that's why I put him here, but in other teams he might be a center. Yeah. Like last year I played him as a center. In left wing, I have Ovechkin, Laine, McKinnon, Kessel and Scheifele, and I think this is the biggest thing me and Virta disagree on. I like big right-handed players because I'm not as skillful with right-handers. I need the size to protect the puck with them. Usually my right-handed players are the goal scorers. I create the chances with the left-handed players and then score with the righties. So that's why I have Ovechkin, Laine here, because they score every time. I've never loved McKinnon, but the card is just so good. This year I had to put him as 3. I've always loved Kessel when he was in Pittsburgh. I haven't actually tried him in this NHL, but I really believe he's good this year as well. Scheifele is another big guy. He doesn't have that good of a shot as Laine or Ovechkin, but he's the same kind of player. So Virta, what do you have to say about these ones?
Yeah, like you said, we disagree with these ones because I don't really know how to use Ovechkin, Laine, Scheifele over there because they are so big guys. I like Panarin, Kessel. McKinnon is good for me. Those kind of like small guys who are fast also, and they can like wiggle themselves in the corner and get that pass to open to center or the left-handed player because I like to score with my left-handed players, and then the right-handed players are for me to cycle the puck in the corner and get those one-timers. I don't really shoot with the righties. I'm not that good with those.
Yeah, so you like guys like McKinnon here.
Yeah, like small ones. If I could have like same kind of players on right wing and left wing, I would take those.
Okay.
And then center can be big one and balance that one out.
Yeah. Okay, so then right these, so left-handed defenseman Hedman, Ekman Larsson, Riley, Giordano and Josi. Hedman, Ekman Larsson and Riley were my GVC in the GVC qualifiers last year when you could build like any team you can. These were my 3 defensemen. They were really good. Giordano and Josi are really good as well. I've never really loved Giordano, but I liked him a little bit about this game, but I think the top 3 really separate themselves here. I don't shoot many D2D one-timers, so defenders are more for me like big guys who you can defend the play easily and like fast guys, stuff like this. Virta, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I think like I would take Hedman out of my list fully. I don't like I don't like the big guys who cannot move that much. I would put Gottisberg there as the first one. Ghost is like the best one for me. And I use also full attack and leave zone early, so the defenders come in very big row and go to offense, and they can go to the back post. And I just don't see Hedman going there, but I see Ghost going there and doing some digs and scoring those goals. But other of those guys, I think those are very good defenders in this game.
Yeah, I think Ghost is better. You can put him as 4 as 5. I agree. I haven't played with him that much, that's why I didn't put him in the list. I love big defensemen who can skate. I think Hedman is really fast as well, and I like to use the active skill stick. And Hedman has the best active skill stick in the game, so that's why I almost put Chara in the list, but he's a little too small for me. But I love defending with him.
Yeah, I kind of like think that the smaller defenders are easier for me to use the defensive skill stick than the big ones, because I think that it's closer to me, so it's easier to control. Of course, the reach is not that big like in Hedman. It has a big reach, and you can if you can control that one, it would be better. For me, it's just easier to control with like smaller defenders, the skill stick.
Okay, so then lefties Carson, Pietrangelo, Doughty, Burns, Carson, and I got to say the right-handed defenders were stacked. I had some problems choosing this position. Yeah, Carson, I've always loved him. I think he's been the best right D in the game for long. He can skate. He isn't the most physical guy, but you know, I usually play him with Hedman and he's fine. Pietrangelo, I fell in love with in this game. He's really fast and he's kind of like Hedman but a little smaller version of him. Doughty, good all-around player. Hansu Burns, big guy. He's again similar to left Hedman, but just right-handed and little more physical. And then Carson has really good shot and he's a little slower, but I like him with the puck as well. What do you have, Virta, to say?
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything from those. Those I think is the top 5 defenders in the Versus, and I like to use a lot that point shot with my right-handed defenders when I come to the right side of the ice and I shoot it down left, and those guys can actually score those. So I wouldn't change those at all. Those are very good for me also.
Then goalies, we have. This was really I really had trouble like choosing which order do I put these guys, but I have Bishop first, Gibson second, Price third, Vasilevsky fourth, Holtby fifth, and you know Bishop, I think he's always been the go-to goalie in HUT and in Versus. I have to put him at number 1. Gibson, he's the second go-to goalie that he has been in HUT in the past couple of years, and I think he's the same in Versus. Price I don't really know about. He's just really high overall, and I kinda just put them there like pretty blindly. I got to say I don't really know about this guy. I just think he saves the puck. Vasilevsky and Holtby I have the most experience with. I had Vasilevsky in the GVC in Europe final and in Vegas last year. He was really good for me. He saved every important shot I needed until the last game's final minute. We won't go into that one. Then Holtby, I lost to Holtby in Vegas, I lost to Holtby in Washington last year in tournaments. This guy has completely robbed me. I don't know why I have him at this low, to be honest. I probably would put him at second right now when I really think about it, but Yeah, that's my list. There's nothing really to say about goalies. I just like big goalies.
I would put Dabnak in the list.
Yeah.
Dabnak is very good in
forgot.
the game at least. Like when we play in hot or something, the base card is already amazing. Price, of course, we don't see that much price because no one uses Montreal Canadiens in the Versus, so we cannot see really the guy. I don't really know about the Gibson. I think that in hot he's not that good. People like to use him, but when I play against Gibson, it's pretty easy to score. But of course, those are good percentages. But other than that, Bishop, Vasilevsky, Holtby, then maybe Dabnak, and then I don't even know the fifth one. But those are like in my list also.
I got to say I completely forgot about Dubnik. He would have been number 2 here, so that's on me. And then I would probably drop Price on this list. Like I said, I haven't seen him. And then I would put like Holtby 3rd maybe, and Vasilevsky 4th. So that would be my like final list. I didn't really think this.
How about Jones?
Jones. No, I don't like Jones. But Jones won the GVC last year though, so I don't know. Almost every trophy in Versus tournament has been with Murray, so I almost put Murray here, but I couldn't do it.
Doi, torju vaan! Vihu murraa! Torju vaan!
I have a love-hate relationship with him. He's sometimes like a god and sometimes not. Okay, there was the Versus players. Now I will show you a couple Hood players I really like to play with that little smaller price, so I think most guys can afford these guys.
By the way, where is Taylor Hall from the list?
Hall.
I don't know if
Dude, I don't
he
know.
cannot make it there. Yeah.
I wouldn't put him here.
Yeah, maybe I would take Malkin out. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I love Cheetah.
Malkin.
Okay, then a couple players I've really enjoyed in Hood this year. I got Patrick Kane right at the start of the game as untradeable. This guy has been amazing for me. He has like almost 500 points. I really recommend getting this guy. He's one of the best base cards out there. He's really agile, really fast, good shot. Nothing really else to say. So Kane has 462 points for me in 339 games, and he's pretty much been in the first through third line for me. Then the second player is any version of Panarin. I have the 86 one personally. He's really fast. He's kind of like Kane, but a right-handed version of him, so yeah, really fast, agile guy, and this guy scores a lot for me as well. He has 291 points in 198 games, and I don't play any CPU games, so these are all online. Third guy, Pietrangelo. It doesn't matter what card you get out of him. I had the basic 83 one out of him, and he was in my team for like 200 games. He's really amazing, but I think this is the best version because he has 99 speed. Like I said about the Versus players, I really fell in love with Pietrangelo. This year he's really a complete player. There's not one thing I would like say he needs. He has 65 points in 76 games for me, which I think is really good for a defenseman. Fourth guy, Joe Sakic. He's been really good for me this year. I had him at the start. He's a little more expensive, but I just have to name him. He has been in my team the same amount of games as Kane, and he has 524 points, so really reliable. He has the most goals in my team and the most assists, so if you can get Joe Sakic, he's like a downgraded version of Gretzky. He's like a Gretzky Junior, you know. Then a couple more. I have to name Ovechkin. Any card of Ovechkin, if you can get him. Even the 86 one. I had him in my team like over 200 games. He scores every time. Trust me when he has the chance. Like I said in my Versus ratings, I really love like big right-handed players, and this has been my favorite right-handed player this year in Hockey Ultimate here.
Yeah, I like Ovechkin also in hot. Like
what do you like?
Yeah, in hot he has been amazing for me, but it's faster gameplay, so I think it works for me over there. In Versus he doesn't, because it's slower.
I will just name one more player. I had the 85 Carson in my team for so long. I just upgraded to the new 89 one. But dude, any version of Carson, he's really insane. Even the 85 one is really fast with the puck, really good puck moving defenseman, and just overall defense, great defense. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. A couple of players these guys recommended. First of all, 90 Taves. I personally believe he's the best player in this game right now. He has 99 face-offs. I didn't put him in the list because he might be a little too expensive.
99 wrist shot accuracy.
Yeah, 99 wrist shot accuracy as well. Then Taylor Hall, Virta said, is a cheap option. McDavid, Matthews, Eichel, all of these are great options, whatever card you get out of them. But yeah guys, thanks for watching the video and have a good day.